Have you ever reacted emotionally and only realized later that it didn't really make sense? You weren't overreacting. You weren't dramatic. You were triggered. Here's the psychology behind the hidden triggers that control your emotions. And once you see them, you start reacting less and understanding yourself more. Your brain reacts before you think. Most emotional reactions don't start in your conscious mind. They start in your nervous system. A tone of voice, a look, a silence, a word that sounds familiar. Your brain compares the present moment to past emotional experiences. If it finds a match, it reacts instantly. Psychology calls this emotional conditioning. Your mind learned that certain signals mean danger, rejection, or loss, so it reacts fast, even when the threat is no longer real. That is why you sometimes feel upset before you know why. Triggers are stored as emotions, not memories. Here is something most people don't realize. Your brain doesn't store emotional experiences like files. It stores them as sensations. Tension in the chest, a knot in the stomach, a sudden drop in energy. So when something reminds your body of an old emotional wound, you don't remember the past. You feel it. This is why triggers feel irrational, because they bypass logic and go straight to emotion. Your reaction isn't about now. It's about then. Your strongest triggers are linked to unmet needs. People are often triggered where they feel unseen, unsafe, or unvalued. If you were ignored in the past, silence triggers you. If you had to be strong early in life, weakness triggers you. If love felt unstable, distance triggers you. Psychology links this to attachment patterns. Your emotional brain learned what it needed and what it didn't get. So when a situation touches that old gap, your emotions rise fast and hard. Not because you are broken, but because your brain is trying to protect you. You mistake triggers for personality flaws. Many people say, I am just sensitive. I am bad with conflict. I am too emotional. But triggers are not traits. They are signals. They point to areas where your nervous system learned to stay alert. This is why emotionally intelligent people don't eliminate triggers. They decode them. Instead of asking, what is wrong with me? They ask, what is this reaction trying to protect? That question alone changes everything. Awareness weakens the trigger. Here's the most important psychological shift. A trigger loses power the moment you recognize it. When you name it, your brain moves from reaction to reflection, from survival mode to awareness. You stop being inside the emotion and start observing it. And psychology shows that observation creates distance. Distance creates choice. You may still feel the emotion, but it no longer controls you. So if certain things always seem to affect you more than others, it doesn't mean you're weak. It means your mind learned from something important. The goal isn't to stop feeling. It is to understand why you feel what you feel. Because the more you understand your triggers, the less they get to decide your reactions for you. And if this felt uncomfortably accurate, that is a sign of awareness starting. If you want more psychology that explains your reactions, your emotions, and the patterns you never learned to name, subscribe. Because understanding yourself is the first real form of emotional control.